Get ready to light your spirit with culture and community. We're celebrating Diwali today on The Express. On today's show, Vancouver celebrates Diwali.
Diwali is celebrated everywhere. It's such a multicultural celebration.
Was that 2 chicken?
The Soho Row non-kebab food truck.
Being with your family and eating, that's like the most intimate thing you can do.
You paint on it and you put whatever you want on it.
Diya lantern making.
I really like how they put this together so we can do this.
Bollywood dance.
Comes in the darkest part of the year here, but it really is about celebrating inner light through the arts.
See that and more local expression. Welcome to The Express, only on Shaw TV. I'm Johanna, and this is our Diwali special. The Diwali festival is celebrated all over the world. And on our show, we have stories from Burnaby, Surrey, and right here in Vancouver, starting at the Roundhouse Community Centre for the 8th annual Vancouver Celebrates Diwali Festival.
You can say Shubh Diwali or Diwali Mubarak, anything. Happy Diwali works.
Celebrated across South Asia and around the world, Diwali literally means row of lighted lamps. As Meeta Naidu explains, philosophically, Diwali represents a whole lot more.
So good over evil, light over darkness, of course, enlightenment over ignorance, prosperity over poverty. So these are kind of philosophical principles that we share globally.
Meeta is a member of the Vancouver Celebrates Diwali Committee. In its 8th year, this free festival has opened doors and eyes to many different cultures.
I do Kathak, and that's from northern India, and I wear ghungroo on my feet.
The North Indian dance style involves a lot of intricate hand movements and eye movements, quite different from the style of Anita Sharma's dance partner.
Unlike Kathak, we actually have to keep our arms down stiff.
Fred Nguyen has been Irish dancing for 8 years. The two dancers created an Indo-Irish fusion piece, specifically for this festival.
It was really simple, actually, to put it together. He did his thing, I did my thing, and for some reason it looked good together. Diwali is celebrated everywhere. It's such a multicultural celebration, and I'm just so glad that I could fuse my culture with another culture.
Ours very specifically wanted to be a non-profit event, a free event, so that we could bring in mainstream passersby, the Yaletown crowd, whoever wanted to share of all different backgrounds and abilities. We wanted them to participate.
Another group that rocked the Roundhouse at the festival, the Jiwani Bhangra team.
So what they've done is made it a little contemporary, added a little hip-hop, a little kind of cool music to it, and they've really contemporized it, but it's traditional moves, so it's a lot of fun. High energy.
The Bhangra sensations are a crowd pleaser for sure. They also represent the deeper meanings of Diwali.
It's reflective of our population of South Asians here in BC, of course, but it's also about the harvest time, it's also about the season, and it's also about sharing color, sharing life, sharing light. You're watching our Express special on Diwali. Now, this time of year, one way people give expression to their happiness is by lighting clay lamps, or diyas. And as we find out up next on the show, they're fun and they're important to this Festival of Lights.
It's the Festival of Lights, but here at the West End Community Centre, the focus is on color.
They give you it brown and then you paint on it and you put whatever you want on it and you make it yourself. Awesome.
Why?
Because it's colorful.
They're called Diya lanterns, the symbol of Diwali. Here, small clay pots get the full treatment of paint and sprinkles before they're lit up using battery-powered candles. What do you like about it?
That you can paint it however you want, and nobody has to tell you how to paint it.
The origin of Diya decorating goes back thousands of years. For Hindus, it represents the return of the god Rama.
Lord Rama, who was a
incarnate of God to find his way home from the jungle. And then the day that he came back, everybody lit all their lanterns outside on their doorstep to guide him back to his palace.
Today, the tradition is carried out all across the Indian subcontinent and pretty much wherever Diwali is celebrated.
Basically, it's meant for a way for people of all ages to participate, paint their diyas, and have a piece of Diwali, take it home with them.
Another important tradition is henna, a natural dye used to produce intricate hand designs.
Parents still say no to getting tattoos, but this kind, like, it's made out of herbs, so then it will dry up, and then you can take it off, but it won't stay forever.
The pattern washes off after a few days, but for these kids, the memory of a colorful and creative Diwali will likely last much longer.
I think it's really fun, and I really like how they put this together so we can do this.
I'm Chung celebrating Diwali in Vancouver for The Express.
Do you know that the Diya are also called butter lamps? It's because traditionally clarified butter was used to light them. Interesting. You're watching The Express, and we're going to talk more with Johanna later on the show about another one of her passions and find out how other parts of the community celebrate Diwali.
After the break, Bollywood in Vancouver.
Everybody got a good exercise.
Sweets in Surrey.
For Indians, we love giving sweets out.
You're watching local TV on The Express.
Happy Diwali.
You too. Bye-bye.
Community programming on Shaw has been generously sponsored in part by...
The Express is brought to you in part by Plum, fashion supplier to host Johanna Ward.
The West Coast, Lotus Land, Hollywood North, home to 100 languages and as many faces and voices. In communities atop mountains and in cities on the sea, friends and neighbors, parents and children, dog walkers, social talkers, and vintage rockers. It's where we all come together. Your neighborhood, your community, your local voice. Shaw TV.